little treat to help me get through as we are still recovering from the 59th Annual Country Music Awards, and that includes my girl, Laura Schweizer, who has the day off. That's right, the hair is down, the heels are off, but the memories, well, they'll last forever. Thank you to everyone who caught our coverage of the CMA Awards. From the red carpet to the after party, News 2 was your CMA station from start to finish. So we got to talk about some of those highlights from Wednesday's show. Zach Top, bringing home that classic 90s country sound, took home the New Artist of the Year award, while Ella Langley and Riley Green took home Single of the Year, Music Video of the Year, and Song of the Year for their hit, You Look Like You Love Me. Host Lainey Wilson, who took the reins on her own this year, won big with Album of the Year, Female Vocalist of the Year, and Entertainer of the Year. And long-standing duo Brooks and Dunn celebrated Vocal Duo of the Year, extending their record to 16 wins in that category. Absolutely incredible. Cody Johnson, who was wearing his luckiest shirt, took home the award for Male Vocalist of the Year. We caught up with him backstage after he picked up his coveted glass trophy. But this one leads a little bit more. When you think male vocalist, like, who do you think of?
Chris Stapleton. If you want to go back in time, Merle Haggard. Just because Merle taught me so much about not only songwriting, about being himself. I think I would put Merle and Willie in the same category as I am unapologetically myself. I'm going to remain myself no matter what pendulum the industry is swinging on at that time. And one of the most beautiful voices I've ever heard, maybe Glenn Campbell.
Oh, yeah.
I can go back and say that I'm in the same class, and that makes me pretty happy.
So glad to see him recovering from eardrum surgery. And of course, throughout the show, some of your favorite songs came to life right there on the big stage. Country music stars like Lainey Wilson, Keith Urban, Luke Combs, and a list of others performed their hits live on stage. Some of the biggest performances came from Megan Maroney, who is in her pink era, Kelsey Ballerini, who brought rain to the stage, and Shabuzi and his collaboration with Steven Wilson Jr. set the tone for the night. Steven has an inspiring story, and I personally just love his sound. We caught up with him ahead of his debut CMA performance.
I'm really new to this whole thing. I never sang a song before in my life for somebody until 10 years ago, and yeah, and a lot can change in a decade. I was a scientist 10 years ago, and I quit my job as a scientist to write songs for nobody, for no money, and my father passed a couple years into that journey, and I just started releasing songs to try to maybe hope that they would get to him. He used to tell me, like, you should sing the songs, not have somebody else sing them, and I'd argue with him, and then when he passed away, I had nobody to argue with anymore, so I just started singing them, and I put them out into the universe, and it turns out they had wings. So
I just love that story. And it was an emotional and deserving CMAs for our guy, Vince Gill, who was honored with the 2025 CMA Willie Nelson Lifetime Achievement Award.
I guess more than anything, just, job well done, and you get to look back with a validation of sorts. I feel like that's the word that comes to mind all the time when I think about this. Is all I did was work hard. All I did was try. I had the guts and I had the courage to leave home, get all my stuff in my van and drive away from my mom and dad and go off and try. I figured the worst thing that could happen, I'd have to go home. And I never did. I never had to go home.
Tell you what, that Vince has been a busy guy. And Kenny Chesney also brought the crowd to its feet with his medley of American Kids and When the Sun Goes Down, which he dedicated to its writer, Brett James, who passed away in a plane crash in September. No doubt a memorable and meaningful night. And right now, you can catch all your favorite CMA highlights when you download the WKRN Plus app.